Hello and welcome to another day of a little discussion of math. Today we're going to talk about equations, but going to talk about them a little differently than what you've done in the past. Instead of, well, we are going to do numbers and the math symbols, but also going to show you some pictures. So it's a little abstract way of doing it. If this is confusing, maybe watch it a few times or look up algebra tiles on the internet, see if somebody else can say it in a more clear way to you. But I'm just going to take a couple seconds here and show you a way to pictorially or with pictures look at equations. So here's what we're doing. We're using these pictures to denote certain things. These long yellow items we're going to call the variable. So when you see a line like that, we don't exactly know what that is, just a line of a certain length, we're going to call that the x. That's the variable that we're going to be working with. So whenever we see these, we mean x. If I put 4 on there, now I have 4 x's. So the line means the x. These green items that are squares, we're going to have those be just plain old numbers, just constant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right now I've got 7 on there. So we're going to take a mix of these numbers and letters, and we're going to make equations with them. And if I've already lost you, just bear with me for a couple minutes. I'll do some examples, and we'll see how this looks. Get these out of the way. If I show you this picture right here, that and this, for example, this is an equal sign. So over here I've got this and I've got this. Now what am I saying? Well, with this picture, I am saying that I've got 3 x's on that side, and they equal 9. Now with that, can we now solve this equation to try to figure out what 1x equals? Well, yes, we can. Let's see, if I take 3 x's here, and if I separate these out, if I separate each of these out so that each of these x's has the same amount with them, I divide them equally. Yes, each of these x's means 3. Now you knew this by solving equations, using math and using numbers on your paper and the worksheets we've done. But now you can see by doing it pictorially, we can show an example of it. Here's another one. What if I do something like this? What if I've got that right there? Well, what am I showing by that picture? Well, I'm showing that on this side of the equal sign, I have x plus 6. And then over here, I've got 5. You're right, but I'm gonna do something because I don't want to make it that complicated yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. X plus 6 is 8. So what does x equal? Now you can solve this mathematically fairly quickly, but just so you can see what this picture means, let's see if I've got these 4 there and these 4 there. And I've got these 2 there and these 2 there. So as I'm lining up on the equal sign, these are equal, kind of like a scale. That means these two have to be equal to this x. So that means that x has to equal 2. Because these are the same, the left goes with the x. So x equals 2. You already knew that, you just subtract 6 from both sides. My point in this video is just simply to show you what algebra tiles are like. All right. Now, as I mentioned before, it could make it a little more confusing. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. On this one, I've got on this side of the equation, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have x plus 7. And on this side of the equation, I've got 4. So as I try to line these up, now let's see, I've got 4 there, so I'll line 4 up. If I line 4 up there, oh, and I've got these other 3. Well, there's nothing there. But I've got these 3 here, so how can I match up? One way to look at it is you can move the 3 over, and we can talk about what that would mean with turning it into a negative. But the only way to make this part equal this is I've got to subtract 3 off so that this will correlate exactly with it. Something plus 3 has to equal 0. Well, what is this something that would make 0? Well, I kind of line up the 3's with this x right here. So these positive 3's add up with negative 3's. So x has to be negative 3 on this side to match it with 0. It's just a picture way to look at algebra. It's just a picture way to look at these equations that we've been working on. It's a little abstract, I know, but this is just kind of an introduction to it. The internet can give you more videos if you want to see more, or come see me anytime. Thanks for watching.